Tell them to get off.
You girl. Move your feet in the way. Right. You can sit. Look, guys, just because they want it, you haven't got to be a sitting. Sit there. Sit there. Right? We will, because we just say, no, the boys did that. Right? Don't blame him. Left that food on there. Mark. There, I come here. Gary comes here.
No, I'm not. No, don't touch it. Don't. Hey. No, Danny.
Do let them. They said you can't get on there.
Right. Okay.
Shut up! Natalie, you're doing flips as well, so shut up! That's
What's up with you?
Ow! Daddy! Hey! Daddy! Pete! I weren't ready, I'll see it again.
Hey? No. You've got a couple of minutes to go.
Everyone mind out our way, we're total idiots!
Number one.
You have to kiss that. Mine.
No, she's a girl.
Mine.
Boys don't kiss girls.
Mine. So you want us to kiss it? Right, come on. Come on, we'll be total idiots again. Hey, what just been total idiots?
Yes.
To the window.
They come to their goal.
That's your ball, Danny, they're playing with. No. Yes. It's yours. We got it for you. Ah. Oh, they lost. The goal here. No. Nick, that's me. No, that's the ball on. No, girls, what goal? Who's shooting? Good boy, you're not allowed on there. You're not allowed on. We don't want the ball on. That's why we're over the same thing. Please catch. Should I do the roller? Yeah. Right, ready?
Vicky, have you got a drink?
Ready? My turn now.
Darren,
I can do that.
you're right.
Boys, boys
Out,
only.
out, 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 no, out. Mark, out. Come on.
You ready, Gary?
Yes, it's the girl's turn.
Up it.
But Danny's after me.
Ready?
I'm off Danny.
Oh!
I'm done with me. I'm done with me.
We're not coming up! We're not coming up!
Let me have a go. Let me. Oh, you get out.
Off you get, guys.
Run, come on, Danny. Dad, I want to go with you, sir. No.
Oh, I beat
Vicky,
you!
Vicky. Yeah. I want to go on my own. Oh, girl. I want to go on my own. I want to go on my own.
Yeah,
but you stand there, it's like this.
Yeah.
Like, move about, Sam. Get
Yeah.
seated to
Gary and Mark, they're both playing.
It's not turning now.
They were playing all day yesterday, you know, in five-a-side competitions.
Gary, calm it down.
Which side are you in? Oh, you trousers down. It's quarter past and they're not off, Mum.
Look at a sulk. There goes a sulk now. There he goes. He's going to start laughing. I think. Yeah, one look.
I'm happy.
There's a good.
Come on.
Which one, Sam?
Right, see you later.
Bye.
Come on, Mum. Hey, Gary. Mum, wait. Sit down. Gary!
Who did you put down here from there?
Danny, can you take that down here?
Sam, why don't you two go out and do it?
Hey, look, move it down here.
Only one I got
Go on.
it.
The mum said go and play Singsong. Go and play Singsong.
Be easier.
Easier than being away.
It's fun! Yeah! I got one! No. Do that first bit again. Try and do that hand. Like that, yeah? Yeah,
So-
and then that side to side. And as we do, we go. And then we pose. Yeah!
But he's not sulking. He just looks like this all the time. And a bit of luck, he may smile. We're not too sure. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here.
He goes both sides. He's gone both sides, Pete. Bless him. Bless your cotton socks. He's not wearing any. He's gone both sides. All the time.
Yeah, when he gave it to us, he made me do it. Did he? Yeah, I was tired.
Just fat.
Hey,
You.
did you get on video? Like footballer there, wasn't I?
Told you how long you got left. So it was since it's your turn now. Who's that just come in? Is that Danny? Oh, it's Danny. Danny's not gone out of the front.
Get off! See, he's doing it now!
Gary, he was going to bring a little boy for you. 15 seconds left, get off.
It's your turn, Gary.
I'll hand it off.
Extra now. Yeah, they.
I told you.
Yeah.
Danny, bring the mop back.
Get lost.
No, when that stand on the 6th, then that's your turn, yeah? You know,
Longer.
they say that when
No,
you're
that's 20 minutes.
yeah, they said the boys are always on it. Will you tell them get off? Quarter past.
It doesn't matter. Me and Mums are making the rules up for Peter and Ada.
And that's quarter of an hour.
Doesn't matter what you say, Gary, we're making the rules up. Guys, guys, don't argue, you've been told.
Sam, I'm telling. Sam, I'm telling.
In a minute we haven't got off it.
I don't want to know. What were you doing, Sam? But Jenny did it. No, I don't know what Jenny was doing. What were you doing? Nothing. So why?
when they want no picture.
I've only seen a picture of that one. That one Natalie had, I've never seen it out. Sit down and calm it down. You're upset today, Mummy, and
All hot and bothered. Like, what you got? 2 hits, eh? Gary, yeah, it's coming in. Let's go around in circles, isn't it?
Oh, I've had it on panoramic. I'll do that.
what one doing with that camera? Go to sleep, you won't be there long. What you got? What you got,
Darren in
Bobby?
Christmas.
What you got? Oh, look!
What is it?
Oh,
He's got a
look!
soft tie, which is gram. A bag of all different chew things, a dummy.
That's his way to get a juice stick out of it.
A little ladybird and a bag of chocolate buttons.
Hey,
Padlock.
What you needed?
I don't know what it says on there. Got a little padlock.
Just what you needed, love. Keep that.
Oh, you've come early, it's been tidied up.
Oh, yes.
Can we just have a side picture? Because
We've actually got one. You've actually got walking room in here now.
Get them 2 fellas in there to do it. You put your feet up. I will see you later. Ta-da.
it's all gone quiet.
Take Coronation Street for your dance.
Grab a seat. And you left the steward outside of him, Luke.
Take photographs of my big head sat in the way, by all means go ahead.
Stop being a Wimbledon.
So whatever football team people support, they have to admit that this is quite an impressive looking ground. It's called a cantilever stadium, and all that means is there are no posts holding up the roof. Unlike Wembley, for example. Now, being a Manchester United fan, of course, you go to Wembley, or the majority of your television cameras will be positioned. Obviously, they've got them in the corners and behind the goal and what have you, but the main body of the game is actually filmed from that centre box there. The commentators will sit in the far corner there. Can you see there's a brick box with a glass front on it? That is where the likes of Jimmy Hill and...
Anybody working here? What do you think of the game?
Do I work on? In here, about 10.
This is our best guy we've had.
Oh my God.
It's the only time we've been here.
Too good.
We are Wimbledon supporters.
Is
Keep
that right?
slagging us off.
Some people actually prefer to sit there. They say you can see the
That's all right.
Yeah, it's on the top then.
So, Sam! John's trying to get you!
That was it, wasn't it?
Okay, folks, if you've taken your photographs, you want to meet me at the top of the tunnel, and we're going to go on towards the players' dressing room.
Remember that when the beach had the Wednesday when they scored 2 Bruce? Remember when Brian took them? I said that they were out of breath, mate, very much.
Definitely it. I don't know if it looks like what you thought it would look like because it's just pegs on a wall, really, but it's definitely where United get changed. We have a few extras in our dressing room that they don't get in the away dressing room. We've got a warm-up room, which is just a square room. They do a few stretching exercises, kick a ball about for a bit, that's all they're doing there. We've got a telly. Obviously, after the game, you want to see how other teams have got on, particularly at the end of the season, because you're looking for points, yeah? We've got a tactics board screwed on the wall there. They obviously don't. Very difficult to say exactly because the kits are actually laid out in squad number. So it normally just goes number 1, Peter Schmeichel, number 2, Gary Neville, number 3, Dennis Irwin, and so on. Roughly, Cantona used to sit about here. But Beckham usually sits here now, of course, because he's number 7. Last time I saw it, Giggs was sat there. Solskjaer was sat near that door. Poborski apparently likes to sit near that door. But it will change from time to time. Sometimes when Albert's laid the kicks out, player will say, oh, I don't like sitting here, can I sit there? Just sit like that. These shirts don't belong to any of the players, these are just examples. Have you done that in the FC Museum? Oh, we have to do that because people get naked. So these are just examples, they don't belong to any of the players, okay? They're just, obviously they have to lock the real ones away. There's only one player who will sit in exactly the same space every single time, and that's because he's superstitious. It's Peter Schmeichel. Quite a lot of players are a bit superstitious. Peter Schmeichel is exceptionally superstitious. The players will get 2 pegs, and you'll get 1 kit. Okay, 1 shirt, 1 shorts, pair of socks, your boots, your own affair. Schmeichel doesn't get 1 kit, Schmeichel gets 3, and he gets 6 pegs to put them on. All this space down here belongs to Peter Schmeichel. Because Gary Neville says, I have to get changed like this. It's ridiculous, and Peter Schmeichel's got all that space. He's bigger than anyone else, who's going to argue with him? But the main reason is because he likes to have 3 kits for a game. He wants 1 kit to do his warm-up exercises in, 1 kit to play the first half, and another kit to play the second half. So every single time he plays, whether it's a friendly, away, Europe, England, whatever, he will have 3 kits per game, okay? Another one of Schmeichel's superstitions is he runs out into the stadium, gets about 10 yards onto the pitch, you know when you run out with the rest of the team. 10 yards onto the pitch, gets hold of the ball, kicks it as high as he possibly can into the stadium roof. That's his first kick of the ball. Then he goes up to, when you've won the toss, you decide which end you're playing at. Schmeichel goes up to his goal post. You've got to look out for this if you've never noticed it before, because it is quite funny. Goes up to his goal post, grabs hold of the post, puts his head on it, kicks the post like that on that side. Goes up to the other one, grabs hold of it, head on it, and kicks it a few times on that side as well. He does it in the first half, he does it again in the second half, and he does it every single time he plays. Okay, very, very superstitious. They'll all go out and play the first half. They come back in here at half time. They will either drink fruit juice, water, or if you're Peter Schmeichel, you'll drink a nice cup of tea. He likes to have tea at half time. Now you can see your isotonic drinks, your Lucasade this, your isotonic that. At the end of the day, fruit juice and a pinch of salt is exactly the same as an isotonic drink I learned recently. You just need something with sugar in it, basically, something that's going to give you a bit of energy, okay? And our players like to take their energy in the form of Jaffa cakes. There's always a big box of Jaffa cakes down here at half time, and apparently that's for players. They like to eat Jaffa cakes at half time, okay? There's also a big box of chewing gum left out here for the subs and for Fergie, of course. Okay, Green Orbit if you're interested. Big box of chewing gum left out for them, so there you go. They go and play the second half. While they're playing the second half, someone's in here filling up that big bath. Only takes about 5-10 minutes, that's all, to fill up that big bath. When you come back in, if you've been cut, any injury with any blood showing, you're not allowed into the big bath. Obviously, you don't want to catch any infections. Not just AIDS, there's loads of different ones that you can catch. But funnily enough, mentioning AIDS, when the old dressing room was kind of cleared out to make the new one, they actually asked the players what they wanted in their dressing room, and they said, we want a warm-up room, we want a telly, we want a tactics board, and we want the big bath. A lot of them teams did away with the big bath after the AIDS scare came out. Well, our player says, no, we definitely want it. It's a good kind of team thing to have. But they had to put restrictions on it, and that was what they came up with. They said that you can go in the big bath as long as you've not got any open wound, any cut. There you go. If you've been sent off, You're not allowed into the big bath either. Okay, it's a little punishment for them. They like having a bath together. It's a guy thing. They like sitting there singing Championis, playing with rubber ducks, a bit of male bonding. So if you've been sent off, you have to have a bath or a shower on your own. And all your mates will sing silly songs, encouraging you to behave yourself next time. No, Roy Keane doesn't have his own bath before anyone there. Are there any questions at all while we're here in the dressing room? Any final questions? Some photographs in here. As soon as you've done your photographs, we're going to make our way in towards the players' lounge. They're not allowed to eat any old sausage, egg and chips on a match day. They're very careful. They usually end up with a light pasta dish, chicken, fish, potatoes, this kind of thing. Something the dietitians say will not cause them too many problems when they go and play the game in the afternoon. It's not going to give them cramp and indigestion or what have you. They must finish their meal by 12 o'clock sharp, and they're very strict about it for a few different reasons. One of the reasons being is that, of course, they say this type of food needs about 3 hours to start to digest properly. But the main reason is, if there's been a serious injury on the pitch, the players can be given anaesthetic straight away. The medical team know that it's been at least 3 hours since their last substantial meal. Tell they're allowed to eat bananas after 12 o'clock. Apparently bananas are very high in potassium, very quick to digest, so it's supposed to be very good for sporty types, bananas. Only one player was allowed an alcoholic drink with his meal, and it wasn't Georgie Best.
Every day,
Eric Cantona was allowed a glass of wine with his meal. The reason? Because he's French. And that was I went to find out, I thought there was wine in the up. I went to find out, I asked him where they have the meal, is it true? He's had a glass of wine. He said yes, because he's French. Apparently he insisted that's the way he was brought up. He has a glass of wine with his main meals, and this was no different. I said, where do you draw the line? Is Dennis Irwin allowed a couple of pints of Guinness, Brian McClare a few whiskies? He said only Eric was ever allowed to have an alcoholic drink. So a little bit of trivia for you there. We come back in here after their meal. This room is absolute bedlam. There's the players, the wives, or the girlfriends, the kids running around. Very busy indeed. If the smaller children don't want to watch their dads play football, they can go into the creche. If you want to go out the door, because I'll listen. Do you want to just go out the door? No, because otherwise they'll just hear me yapping. The players' children can go into the creche. There's a couple of nannies that look after the players' children in there for them. Okay? The International Honours Board. Oh, incidentally, after the game, there's 54 of us in here, including myself. After the match, you're looking at around 250 people knocking about in this room. Do you think the free bar's got anything to do with it? They open the bar after the match and it's free, you don't have to pay for anything. They always